Welcome to our journey into the world of global cities, also known as world cities. These are not just large urban centers, they are powerful hubs that shape the global economy, politics, and culture. Global cities hold substantial influence on a global scale. They're centers for international trade, finance, and innovation. There where major decisions happen, affecting lives worldwide. What truly defines a global city is its connectivity. These cities are deeply integrated into the global economy with strong links to other world cities through commerce, information flow, and cultural exchange. In this presentation, we'll explore how global cities drive international interactions and why they are so vital to our connected world.
Reasons why global cities exist. Global cities emerge as a result of several factors. Number one is the industrialization. The rise of industrial economies in the 19th century. Industrialization grew as factors and industries developed, creating jobs and wealth. For example, in Kalinga, we have our major industries, which is agriculture, forestry, farming, and fishing. Number two is the colonialism and trade. Cities were centers for exchanging goods, people, and ideas between colonies and empires. An example of this is in the colonial period. The Spanish colonial period, Spain established Manila as a trading hub, introducing Christianity and Western education. Number three is the economic globalization. The rise of multinational corporations. It also involves trade in goods and services, capital flows, and trade. For example, is the effect of economic globalization in the Philippines. It has contributed to economic growth and employment. And lastly, number four, technological advancements. Innovations in transportations and communication. It also refers to the discovery of new and improved methods of producing goods. For an instance, transportation and communication made it easier for cities to stay connected globally.
Characteristics, attributes of global cities. Number one is economic power. Global cities are hubs of economic activity driving international trade, finance, and innovation. First is major financial centers, home to influential stock exchanges. For example, is New York Stock Exchange. Second is headquarters of multinational corporations. Many global cities host the headquarters of large multinational corporations such as the Tokyo. Example is Toyota and Sony. Example of global cities that exemplify economic power include New York City, London, Tokyo, Hong Kong, and Singapore. Number 2. Centers of authority. Global cities are seats of political power hosting national and international organizations. For example, Washington, White House Capitol, World Bank, Brussels, European Union, and Canberra, Parliament of Australian Government. Number 3. Centers of higher learning and culture. Global cities are renowned for the educational institutions, cultural attractions, and intellectual hubs. For example, in Boston, it's Harvard University, and in Singapore, it's National University of Singapore. Number 4 is cultural influence. Global cities shape global culture through art, fashion, media, and education. For example, in our country, which is Philippines, it emphasizes the importance of utilizing high-quality local data in medical practices and addressing local health issues. Number 5. Connectivity. Global cities have excellent international connections through airports and high-speed internet. Number 6. Diverse population. Global cities attract people from around the world. For example, in Manila has a diverse population with the various languages, ethnicities, and cultures represented. Number 7. Innovation and technology. It has facilitated communication, transportation, and the spread of ideas on a global scale. Technological innovations such as personal computer and the internet are examples of radical innovations that have transformed the way the entire world functions and communicates.
Number 1. Kalinga. While Kalinga may not fit the traditional definition of a global city, it has attributes that connect it to the global culture through its indigenous practices, such as the world-renowned Kalinga tattoo art and the growing tourism sector, which draws international visitors. Number 2. Philippines. Manila. Manila is a key city in Southeast Asia, serving as the country's political, economic, and cultural center. It has international trade connections and is home to multinational companies, as well as a booming business process outsourcing (BPO) industry. Lastly, number 3. International setting. New York City. New York is one of the most prominent global cities. It is a leading financial center, home to the United Nations and melting pot of cultures. NYC influences global culture through its fashion, media, and entertainment industries.
Advantages and disadvantages of global cities to the Kalinga Philippine society. Advantages: 1. Economic growth. Global cities attract foreign investments, creating jobs and boosting the economy. 2. Cultural exchange. The presence of global cities encourages the exchange of ideas, culture, and knowledge, enriching local cultures. Environmental impact. Rapid urbanization and industrial activity can lead to environmental degradation, pollution, and unsustainable practices. Disadvantages. Number 1. Inequality. Economic disparities can widen with wealth concentrated in certain sectors or neighborhoods. Number 2. Overpopulation. Global cities can face challenges with overcrowding, strain on resources, and insufficient housing. 3. Environmental impact. Rapid urbanization and industrial activity can lead to environmental degradation, pollution, and unsustainable practices.